Family by choice.
Back.
What up?
We back.
We back, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome
Season-
to
What season is this?
This is 4. Or
Season
3.
4?
This is 4.
3?
This is 4.
this
This
is
is 4.
Definitely 4.
Season 4. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, guys.
And then we got a major shift coming season 4 as well. But we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
We're glad to be back.
Come on.
As you can see. Anyway, welcome to FBC Family by Choice, where we help families navigate life by having real, transparent conversations. And today, we have a real, transparent
What's up,
conversation.
Family by Choice?
What's going on with it?
We in the building.
Listen,
What we talking about?
Anthony was over here on the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to chat.
And man, he brought up this topic, and I just felt something brewing
Okay.
in my soul when he said it. And
Oh,
I was like,
Lord.
oh, we got to bring that to the family.
Lord have mercy.
So, babe, read the topic. Go on and bring it.
Okay. Does being offended give you the right to be disrespectful?
So that was the question that was
That was
asked.
the question.
Does being offended give you the right to be disrespectful?
Yep.
Okay.
Does being offended
What does
give
that
you
mean?
the right to be disrespectful?
You know. You got offended,
Okay.
and as a result of you getting offended, you got disrespectful. In the moment, it may seem justified because you were offended. But does it give you the right to be disrespectful?
I mean, sometimes you got to give it how you get it, or
Okay.
get it how you live.
Wow.
All right.
That's a great.
No. We're talking about in the moment, right?
That's
We're
a
talking about
great-
in the moment. Now,
The question was,
In the moment.
do you have the,
the
right?
right.
You have the
That's
right.
tough.
Do you have the right?
So I always want to go to the root. We talking about offended. What we're talking about is offense,
Offense.
and disrespect.
Yes.
So what is offense for real?
Well,
Like, what do you feel offense is?
so I actually taught on this. So the Greek word for it
Oh, that was the wrong question.
is
Go ahead.
scandalon.
Go ahead, Ed.
It's scandalon, and it means a trap.
Trap.
It means it's actually, if you look at a bear trap, it's the part of the trap that triggers.
Okay.
So it's what you put the bait on, and once that part is touched, it
Okay.
triggers the trap.
The bear claw.
So it's almost saying, if I'm triggered, do I have the right to be disrespectful?
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So we can say offense is equal to being triggered in
It's
a
a
way.
byproduct of it.
In a way.
Yeah.
So the offense is the actual trap from the trigger. Okay, so that's good. We'll hang around there a little bit.
Okay.
We'll hang around there a little bit. Constance, what does offended mean to you? Like offense.
I'm with him. It's the trap. It's the either the word or the situation or the emotion that comes towards you in an effort to trap you.
To trap you. The trigger to trap. It's the trigger to trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practically, what do I feel offense is? I guess I don't know. Like, when is the time that I've been offended? I'm just trying to feel
I
where we are
understand.
with
I
this.
feel offended when when I think of offense. I think of if a person is offended, it's probably because it's true. Like
It may be a
I
hint
feel
of
like
truth to it.
it's some truth to it, and
Yeah.
that's why you're offended by it. Because if you're not offended, if it wasn't true, you would just be like, man, whatever.
I agree.
That ain't true. So I don't feel no type of way about it. I don't feel an emotional connection to whatever the thing is. So
What if I
there
was to
is some
say-
truth to it if you offended.
Because
in
now,
my opinion.
And the thing is, I always take what you say personally. I always try to apply it practically in my life. So I'm trying to feel now. Okay, if I feel offended, you're saying there's truth. But what if I feel offended about the fact that maybe I don't see how you could see that for the discussion and feel that there's truth to it when there could be no truth. So now I'm offended by how could you even think that of me?
I think that's a valid point. That's
It
a
is.
valid point.
I'm offended like, yo, why would you think that of me?
You're offended at the thought.
The audacity.
No, it's like almost so. Oh, no, I'm not gonna fall into that statement. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, so we're talking about offense. The reason why do people get offended? You said because there's some truth.
That's my opinion.
I agree.
So why do people get offended? Because that's a good thing that you just said.
Yeah.
Some truth could be
I
present.
would say that, or yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because there may be some truth to it, or it may direct. It may, like, if I listen to and take in what you say or what you do, it could take me down a path. You know what I'm saying? So it could send me to a pathway that kind of exposes and opens up some truth. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it could be something that kind of stirs me in a direction.
Okay, so that's offense. So disrespect. So we're talking about if you're offended, having the right to get disrespectful.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you have
That
the
you
right?
have the right to be disrespectful.
To get
So
disrespectful.
what about respect? Disrespect. Respect being a root word of disrespect. What's respect?
Respect is being able to talk to somebody with the right tone, and taking into consideration their feelings before you just open your mouth and say a thing.
So having a regard. So
Yeah.
disrespect would have a disregard, really. Like if I
Basically.
disrespect you, I have a disregard for you. That's deep.
Yeah.
I can.
Because I think respect, even when you do have to have a high regard to respect someone, even when you don't agree,
For sure.
or like even when you like you fully like no, you tripping, type
Right.
of thing.
Yeah.
I still have to respect you to a certain degree to make sure that I'm mindful of you and your triggers and how I know you're set up and all that. So
That
there's
part.
certain things I'm not gonna say, certain things I'm not gonna say a certain way in that moment, because that's a part of respect. Because this thing can go to all the way to the left
All the
real
way
quick.
left.
Real quick. I think it's one of those things where you got to watch out that you're not easily offended. I think offense is always going to be somewhere at the table. You just got to make sure it's not at the head of it. But I did write down some signs to let you know you're offended, because there's a lot of people out there that get offended and don't even realize they're offended. And when you question them or challenge them with, did I offend you?
Are you offended?
Are you offended? I'm not offended. Are you kidding
I'm
me?
offended by you saying I'm offended.
I've got to know you in order for you to offend me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, dude, you're slick offended. So here's some of the signs
Of offense.
of offense. Silent treatment. A heart that is offended will often become silent. If it withdraws instead of addressing the hurt. But silence is not freedom, it's bondage. Hurt people isolate, healed people communicate. So
Hurt
silence.
people,
Hurt people
isolate.
isolate. That's
Heal
good.
people, communicate.
Communicate, right? The next one is, and here's one, gossip. Gossip is a reminder to yourself that you're still offended. Remember, hurt people gossip, healed people spread grace, right? And then here's one that I thought was very interesting. You can't celebrate others. A heart that isn't healed won't rejoice with others. Instead of complimenting, you start criticizing. Hurt people compete, healed people celebrate. So those are just some signs. So you got silent treatment, gossip, and it's hard for you to celebrate others.
So then I had to look up, I wanted the definition of disrespect so we can be clear, because disrespect to you may be different from disrespect
Right.
to me. So disrespect is a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something, due regard for their feelings, wishes, rights,
That's respect.
or traditions. Right.
That's
so
respect.
disrespect would be the lack of
Say that. A lack of.
due regard for feelings, wishes, rights, or the lack of deep admiration for someone or something, or their abilities, qualities, and achievements.
So when we say disrespect, that's a heavy word for real.
It is.
Like you're disrespecting me.
Right.
You are showing me a level of no regard.
No
Yeah.
regard of
And
my
that word is-
feelings, my wishes, my thoughts, my no
I think
regard.
that word is used loosely.
For
'Cause-
sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not. I'm not.
Because it's like,
disrespecting
really,
you.
I
Everything
didn't
is
disrespect
disrespect.
you.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
didn't
case.
disrespect you.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're just triggered.
I may have voiced some things in a way that could have been better presented, but I didn't disrespect you because
Sometimes
there
it
is
ain't
a
even that.
disregard. We're talking about, because when we say disrespect, we're saying I'm disregarding these
Right.
things about you.
Right.
So it's not really disrespect in a lot of ways.
But for some people, telling them the truth is disrespect. No, you have a anger problem, and you need to fix that. That's disrespectful, bro. Huh? How's that disrespectful? It's the truth. I just told you the truth.
So now that leads into what she said, offense having truth in it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's that part. That's
Right.
where it connects.
So, the question is, does being offended give you the right to be disrespectful?
No, it doesn't. But does it happen?
When was the time you've been offended?
What you mean?
When have you been offended? Like, can you remember a time that you've been legitly offended?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I was getting out of the shower.
Okay. And what happened?
I'm listening.
Constance says, babe, you need to get back in the gym.
Okay, so hold on. Let's pause there. In your most vulnerable state,
Yeah.
getting out of a shower, that is a very vulnerable place.
Right. Because I'm like, are you not attracted to me? Thoughts going, are you not attracted to me? What are you saying?
So you stepped out the shower, and
You're right.
she said you need
Fresh
to get back
out
in
the shower.
chill.
Because the way our bathroom is set up, her sitting area where she nests
Is that the step out?
is at the step out. She usually closes the door. I'm wide open with
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, offense.
Yeah. I got offended by that.
Offense.
But it moved me
It
to
did.
get my butt back in
Now,
that gym.
now, what I'm hearing is, but when you're in a vulnerable place,
Yeah.
offense can take root easier.
Depending on who it's coming from. Depending
The
on who it's coming
root
from.
of, or the source of
Yeah.
the comment. So
Yeah.
when you saw him get out the shower, what did you see? Number one, and how did you feel about it?
I'm trying to put myself back in this place. I legit, and I don't want to
So in your mind,
offend
imagine what
by
you
not
saw.
remembering,
Saying that.
because clearly, however, comma, when, what?
Okay.
So let me just
for sure.
let me like
Yeah.
makeshift what I could have been thinking.
Okay. Well. Okay. Go ahead.
What I could have been thinking is, one, I have been on my journey for some time, and I don't say much.
What type of journey?
I've been on a journey to become healthy.
A fitness journey.
Yes, a fitness journey. Thank you.
Why are you looking at her like that?
Right.
Looking at my wife.
I think the offense is now causing you to disrespectfully
I'm listening
look at
to
your
what
wife.
she's about to say.
Okay.
So
I'm listening intentionally to what she's about to say.
So listen, I've been on a fitness journey,
Right.
and so I wasn't saying anything to Anthony because, you know, many people said something to me, and I didn't start until I was ready to start.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're getting older. So my concern for his overall health was growing. So, and it wasn't intended to be a jab. Just knowing how I am, it's not intended to be a jab. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, it's just like, okay, we've got to reconcile this. It's time to do something. You know what I'm saying? It's time to do something. And there are key indicators that certain things are more aggressive than others. And one is inflammation in the gut. For a man, inflammation in the gut, it's like your, what do you want to call it, sister? The motherboard.
It's your other brain.
Exactly.
Second
So when I see that, for me, it's triggering in the sense of, babe, we've got to be healthy. We got a lot. We working hard. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do, and schedules are going crazy. And I just want to make sure, because, you know, I'm the wife that goes to the doctor with him. I want to hear everything the doctor said so that I can work alongside you to make sure you're your healthiest. So that's that. Now, what it may have done for him, completely different. So that would be my heartbeat from the comment. How he received it, clearly far from it.
Well, it was more how you said it. It was the tone with the little hang and the sustaining of the syllables and all that. Babe,
Could
you need to get back in that gym.
Ma.
Could you have possibly heard it like that,
No.
and that's
So,
not how she
so
said it?
okay,
No.
so
No.
today, for instance, you did make a comment concerning me. You said, "Hey, B, your belly looks more deflated today,"
She said that.
and I was like, well, it was a good thing because we are on a
Good thing
journey.
I know you love me,
We are
because
on
I
a
would have
journey.
took that offensive.
So as
would've
from
been
the source,
offended.
so one, the source matters. Knowing the heart of the source is a thing, right? Constance. Knowing the heart of the source
Yes.
is a thing that keeps you out of offense, right?
Yes.
So if I was offended, would that have given me the right to be disrespectful?
In that moment.
What'd you say to me?
Say what? hey, get your girl. She out of pocket.
Hey, dog, get your... She said I look deflated.
She out of
Okay.
pocket, man.
Okay. So listen.
We listening.
We are all ears, Constance.
All ears.
Let's just say
Okay.
that we have been best friends for a long time.
Long time.
Okay. And we have walked each other through several things. Out of all the things that we have walked through, it is very rare that I ever mention anything. We're getting older, guys. We're
Okay.
getting older.
Okay.
You know?
And that's real.
And it's just one of those things, and in my opinion, it's just one of those things like, I don't ever say anything. If I say something, that means it's serious.
Okay,
If
so...
I was a nag about it, then it's like,
That's-
you always got something to
for
say.
Sure. No,
but
for sure. No.
I'm
If
very
Constance say something,
concerned.
if Constance say something in that way, it's some truth to it. And a lot of times when people get offended, that's because there is a root of truth.
Yeah.
Boom. That comes back to that again.
Yeah.
Babe, have you
Yeah.
ever? Can you recall a time that practically you've been offended?
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
So outside.
What was
of our
crazy is
marriage-
that the when you were reading like the definition of offense, and you were saying like when a person is offended, they play the silence. You know what I'm saying? They get silent. You know what I'm saying? Like the majority of my silence has to do with me being offended.
Are you saying by me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, but
Father God.
in knowing that,
What are you doing?
why are you praying?
Sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, you have to invite the presence
Yeah. Yeah.
to your situation.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm listening, babe.
But
With
I'm saying,
with a discerning ear.
you know, there's different levels and different degrees of
for sure.
offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think certain aspects, when you are offended, there is some truth to why you're offended. So maybe some things that maybe you haven't got to yet. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's like, dang, okay, it's been on my mind. I just haven't, aligned to my situation, aligned my mind, aligned. So if you hearing it or you hearing it often, you're going to be constantly offended. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's all valid.
Yes.
And thank you for sharing. What you just reminded me of is a time or what could cause me to be offended, right? And I'm thinking of the circumstance, not the specific person,
Okay.
right? And when I think of the circumstance that I was actually offended in, one, it was valid. So sometimes offense could be valid, I think. Like, is it never valid to be offended by something?
Valid meaning?
Like, no, you should have been offended by that.
Not if you look at it as a trap.
But what if there was actually a trap there that you stepped in, like for real, and I'm offended by the trap you set for me?
I mean, being offended is one thing.
It's like a real thing, right?
Being offended versus processing it as offense versus processing it as
A trap.
no. I'm just saying, if you
Right.
said something to me that bothered me, okay, that hurt my feelings because it's true. And now I'm processing. I'm not just taking it as offense. I'm processing, because what we're not saying that we're supposed to be robots. And if you say something out of pocket or you say something that touches a nerve that I'm not human and I'm not gonna feel some type of emotional reactionary.
So we are saying offense is a real thing, that it is a present thing that
I'm
happens.
saying emotions are real. That's what I'm saying.
And most
Especially-
traps are hidden.
So
That's why it's a trap.
if sometime, okay, yes, if a boundary is violated, that leads to offense, right? I'm offended by that boundary being violated. Now, because that boundary was so violently violated,
Are we talking about?
I respond in a way that has disregard for what was the definition for respect that says disrespect?
Disregard for feelings.
So now I have a disregard for your feelings for real. I have a disregard for
On purpose,
What
yeah.
else? All those other things that are under the word respect,
Right.
because my boundary was violently violated, and I am offended, and now I do have a disregard. Do I have the right to feel that way?
You got a right to feel however you want to feel.
So, in offense,
Do you
I
have
have the
a right
right
to
to
disrespect?
disrespect. Because that's what I just described.
I think it boils down to you got the right to do whatever you want to do. Period. Is everything you do advantageous or beneficial for you? No. If I see a trap, I know it's a trap, and I step in it anyway, knowing it's a trap, that's on me. But if I'm moving around and, it's well hidden, and now I'm faced with it, I have to make a decision whether I'm going to make it a back and forth or if I'm just going to reach down, let the spring out, and release myself from that trap. So staying there becomes a decision.
Yeah.
Facing it, I don't think you have if you live on earth and you have and you're not a homebody, and you're going out and you're experiencing life and you're dealing with people and different mind frames and different thoughts, offense is going to come and knock on your door. I think you got to make the choice whether you're going to open it or not.
Or like you said, if you find
But in the-
yourself offended, like, how did I get?
And then how
so
it-
offended.
it's now we're in the place of how did I react to
How
that
do I
trap?
how do I
It's the
navigate
reaction.
Do I
now
react
that I
or
am
did I respond?
Do I have the right
to disrespect?
to disrespect because of the root of offense? That's the question.
Yeah.
Right.
You said I have the right to do anything, but
You
is
got
it
the right to do
beneficial?
whatever. Right.
What if I feel disrespect, me disrespecting is beneficial to me in the way I'm navigating with this person, because now it throws my boundary back up.
What you mean?
When the boundary was violated, my disrespect showed that person, you know what? I probably shouldn't step across that boundary again. So now the disrespect was beneficial to me. Or was that a coping mechanism that actually threw up a wall instead of a boundary?
That's real.
That's a thought.
That's real. What do you think?
What have I done?
Yeah. Yes.
I think. What?
You just made it so weird. I'm like,
Yes, what have you done?
what's happening?
No. I think it is all. First of all, you have to have a level of care for a person to allow them to offend you.
For sure.
Like, you have to have some level of care.
For sure.
The only time I've been offended was because something happened coming from a source that I care about.
Yeah. And you expected better.
I expect better. I expect more of a regard, because now we're talking about disrespect, being disregard, and all of these things. So anytime I've been offended, it's been because of the source of the offense. I have had some type of interaction that causes me to have a relationship with you. If I don't have a relationship with you, I don't know if I can be offended by you. But I don't know if that's a true statement, because people get offended on social media.
I
all
think
the
it's
time.
levels to
That's
it.
From
It's
lots of people that do not
definitely
People
levels
get
to
offended
it.
I
every
think it's
single
levels
day.
to
It's
it.
definitely levels to
it's
it.
levels to offense. It's levels to how it's brought. It's levels to how it's received, and it's levels to how it's given.
And when I'm gonna be honest, when I first heard the question, my first thought I thought about Anthony and I wasn't even thinking about social media. I wasn't thinking about other relationships, friendships, even though I have been offended in all those areas. I immediately thought, because there are exchanges that happen between he and I, and I feel like there are times where it can get disrespectful, and I'm like, or, you know, he might be talking and then I feel something and I'm like, I feel disrespected. So that it immediately sent me there. But when you say there's levels to it, there are levels, because there's a level of offense from, you know, engaging on social media. When people say certain things, you might feel some type of way. And I think probably we can expound or explore more language, because sometimes we might just be annoyed. You know what I'm saying? We might just be irritated, and everything is not necessarily offense.
That's real.
Because offense definitely has to be taken. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is not disrespect either, even just coming from the actual definition.
Right.
It kind of make you thinking, like, especially if you're thinking about it in a marriage. If I think about between us, like, it may be things that maybe I thought was disrespect before, but it's not really, because I know he regards me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and vice versa. There's certain things I know he's not gonna say or he's not gonna do, because he regards me. He knows how I'll respond. He knows this can go left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that
type of thing. So now I make you kind of reevaluate it at the time. Like, oh, okay, wait, okay.
Yeah.
So okay, that wasn't disrespect. Okay, so I gotta look at, okay, why did that make me feel away? Then now you gotta self-evaluate. You know what I'm saying? Now you're looking at, well, what did you do? What did you say? What did you, you know, that type of thing. Which ain't true. That you gotta question even offense at that time.
Yeah.
Because being offended does have some truth to it. So it's like, I mean, I guess you can say to a certain extent, maybe it's based on maybe the conversation that week. You know what I'm saying? How many times did you tell me? That, you know what I'm saying? This, and that. Maybe by the 5th time, I'm offended now because you already have said these things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so is it possible that, because if something has already been said 5 times, there is a disregard in what's being said, I believe, at some point, because it's being repeated over and over. So now, could that be an opportunity for the person who has voiced these things over and over to now be offended?
I mean, I think that's a possibility, but that's, I mean, that would be speaking from that would be your own interpretation, you know what I'm saying, of whatever XYZ hasn't been accomplished by the 5th time that you've had to say something, because you're not considering where those things and how they fall in line of your day-to-day, your week, your,
so I'm not
what
talking
you
me
have.
Specifically, and you said me. So
no, I'm just speaking in general.
Okay, we're speaking in general.
I'm speaking in
just making
general.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. I can't say that by the 5th time that you said it, by that time you should be offended because XYZ hasn't been done yet. But you're only seeing it from one perspective based
So
on
what
what
if-
you're looking at the
what
scope
if
of
that
thing.
person-
Well, you should have been able to do that, but
So what
you
if
have
that-
no idea what's happened in my world along that, you know, that
So what
time
if that
of fitting
person?
it in.
What if that person? You know, they are very in tuned to how life moves generally, and they do understand the load and the dynamics that are in whoever this person's day is, and they can see the big picture. In some instances, clearer than most.
Are you speaking for yourself?
No, we're talking about.
It sounds like you're talking about you. And no, Brian, no, you're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. No.
I think it boils down to a
Constance. What is Constance doing?
No, because I already know
She's laughing.
he likes to try to talk in third person like he's not talking about himself. Somebody who, you know, sees a little deeper into the situation and knows the scope. You know, my mind thinks a lot different than most.
I didn't say.
So
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
you know, you can't try to say that I don't understand what the scope of situations are. Probably more so than many. No, Brian.
Whoever you're talking about sounds.
No. Not today. Moving on.
So I do, just based off of what's been said up until this point, I feel like what I'm getting is that offense exposes areas of things that may require healing and areas that have been healed. Because the unhealed area of your life is going to hear with triggers and not with heart. So it's like, no, I didn't hear you for what you said. I heard what you said, but the part that stuck out to me was one of those triggers.
For sure.
So I missed the whole point. I miss your intention.
Totally
And
agree.
I totally get to all I heard was what triggered me, which
Totally agree.
highlights an area of
Unhealed. Or what's up? Not unhealed. It's unhealed.
Or
I need
just-
healing
I
in
need
that
healing
area.
in
I
that
hadn't
area.
gotten over that.
It exposes.
And
where
I
you're
and I
where you're not
agree
healed.
because even when Mocha was talking, one of the things that she said was just being able to I forgot how you said it, but you were basically talking about as you're receiving the message, like how that message is hitting you. And so it made me think like, okay, so when I hear information, I could hear information, to Anthony's point, through the filter of the pain.
Past experiences,
Right, through the filter of the pain, through the filter of
patterns.
patterns. Maybe that's not what I was going for, but hearing it, I'm hearing it, and as I'm hearing it, it's almost like it's putting me in a position of I'm still trying to capture it.
So-
Because I'm navigating it for myself
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
for sure. This is like in the moment, and,
Right,
like for
like
real.
I'm
This is a real
like-
thing because now we evaluating like
Exactly.
all kind of things.
I'm getting it. Come back around.
So-
to me. It's gonna come out.
It's funny because as you were speaking and saying, offense exposes the places that we still need to address from a healing standpoint. It's almost like when you're on social media and you reading those hundreds of comments, and it can be 99 amazing comments, and then it be just one. And that be just the one comment out of all of those comments that you concentrate and focus on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an exposing. So, in that, I want to think about the reaction and the response portion of it because we still talking about, does it give you the right to disrespect? Offense give you the right to disrespect. So we still have to say yay or nay to the question.
Yeah.
But you did say you have the right to do anything.
You do. Is it beneficial for you? Maybe not.
So it's coming together. So I'm thinking, because I'm listening. So I have a right to hear information, and then I have to determine the intent of like how I receive it. Case in point, Anthony might say something and it might offend me. But if I'm looking at it, if I'm understanding what disrespect is, I feel disrespected. But I have to ask myself, do I believe that he cares about my feelings? Do I believe that he cares about my well-being? Do I feel like he has regard for like all of these things? If I feel that way, then I need to not receive it as disrespect, and I need to process it as what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, is this a pain area? Like Anthony said, is it exposing? Okay, it must be exposing an area in me that's unhealed, or something is going on.
Or talking about something you're not ready to deal with yet.
If in fact I believe those things, and there have been times we've had conversations, and he'll ask me like, do you believe I'm against you? Like, do you feel like I'm the enemy? And really, I don't. But how I'm communicating or how I'm
Subconsciously.
expressing
Yeah.
is conveying that message, and vice versa. Because however he maybe said or conveyed a message, I may have felt attacked. But again, trying to navigate, do I feel disrespected? Why am I offended? Like, I'm processing all of the things, and what I'm realizing is that oftentimes what we feel like is disrespect is in fact maybe not disrespect. It's maybe, I don't like your tone. I don't like the way you said that. Or as of late, what I have said to Anthony is, did you really have to say that right now in this moment? Like, is that what you had to respond to me right now? And what I'm trying to do is let him know that, hey, that right there, that impacted me in a way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to give it to him in a moment without going ham. So
Right.
it's just like, hey, is
And my
that what you had to
response-
say?
And my response has evolved to,
Wow.
okay, well, if she's saying that, obviously I said something, so I just If I don't see it in the moment, I just go, my bad, that's on me. Mm-hmm. You know, and then you'll figure it out later.
Right.
For
But
that
at
moment.
least in that
Right.
moment, you're not stuck in the trap.
And you don't have to, you
know
don't
what I
have
mean?
to find yourself knee deep in a whole argument.
Yeah, you could go down, pull a spring out, release your own foot.
Yeah.
So, okay. Does
Metaphorically
being
speaking,
no,
of course.
Yes. Does being offended give you the right to become disrespectful? So I think in this conversation, one, you have the right to do what you choose to do. But in the trap of offense, there are, I would say, two roads you can take in that right to do. You can respond or react.
That part.
Yep.
That's where the decision is.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Between responding and reacting is trap hit, I snap back.
Reflex.
Trap, snap back.
Trap snap.
Trap, snap.
That's good.
That's the react.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, reflex.
It's a reflex. Immediate. That's the reaction. I reacted to that. Oh
And
man.
response?
And most of the time is when you become a mature person, when those reactions are the times you're gonna look back like, dang,
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
why did I speak that way?
Why did I
Yeah.
do
Why
that?
did I say that?
This
Yeah.
moment.
Why did
ruined
I?
the movement.
Yes. When you become a mature person,
Yeah.
the reaction
That's
is
real.
the thing that you will despise at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you do have a right to react. Now, response is what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Taking that moment, the step back. It's
Yeah.
the step back.
Yeah.
It's the okay. It's the processing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allowing discernment.
It's
to come
it's,
in.
yeah, it's
Yes.
allowing that
It's
space.
That processing, man. We have to master that processing. And I think that when you think about if you have a right or not, it's what am I allowing? Where am I trying to go? What do I want my end result to be?
That's good.
There it is.
And
The end result. What do I want the end result to be?
Or destination.
Or destination.
If I answer that question for myself, then what you have a right to, you'll answer. What do
that
I
filter.
have a right to in this moment of offense? What do I have a right to do?
I think when it comes to relationships, especially in the institution or the covenant of marriage, the answer to the original question is no. Flat out no, unapologetically no.
You do not have the right
do not
to
have
be
the right.
disrespectful.
It's never a right, because the right to be disrespect doesn't correspond with the
covenant.
The covenant. It's not correlating with the essence of the covenant. The essence of the covenant is
It's a violation
love.
of the contract.
It's a violation of the contract. Disrespect is a violation of the covenant that we have that says we agape each other, we God each other. Does it happen? Yes. What happened? What do you do when it happens? Address it quickly and don't let it fester. Don't let it go into the next day. Try to address that thing as quickly as possible, because I think we said this in a previous show. It's not us against each other. It's us against whatever the offense is, even if the offense may come from something she said or something that I may said. Now let's put that on the table, because the truth still remains. It's us against it. Does that make sense?
Us sitting our offense on the table. Okay,
And
let's sit the offense on the table.
Yeah. Let's put the devil on spotlight.
Let's put that there.
Yeah.
And now let's address that
Yeah. And say
Together.
we know what we
Together.
know what you are.
together.
That's a different approach. That's a different approach.
Yeah. But it's us against it.
I think
Not us against each other.
the challenge would be harnessing your emotions.
It's the
Enough to
emotion.
do
It's-
that,
it's-
Especially when
harnessing
you
your
feel like the
yeah.
offense. If she feels like the offense came from me,
Yeah.
and now we need to table what came from me.
Yeah.
It's such a place of maturity.
It is a place of maturity, especially in that quick time.
Yeah.
That's, you talking about
Seconds.
seconds to be You know, in seconds you got to pull away to.
But that's training your reflex to be responsive.
It's a great training for sure.
We train our reflex
process
to be responsive.
It's like you might even have to use certain words like 1 second.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let me
For sure.
figure
No,
this
And the
you
out.
1
didn't
second,
hey, no, you
the
didn't
1
just
second,
1
No, you
second
didn't
me.
just 1
Yeah,
second.
1 second. That's what I'm saying. The 1 second
about in
can
the
be
moment.
triggering.
Yo,
'Cause
1
it
second,
can be.
1 second.
Nah, just give me a minute. No, I want to deal with this
Oh,
right
no,
now.
no, we're not
We
doing
done been
no
in them
minute.
situations like, nah. You should learn.
Now we on another area.
You should learn from the
triggers. They ain't
blow-ups.
even come from me.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? You got to learn from the blow-ups. As a married couple, we've had hundreds, probably thousands
Definitely
of disagreements.
Definitely thousands.
But
thousands.
it's like you should learn from those uncomfortable situations, those areas of discomfort within the marriage. Grow from them, mature through them. That's how you grow. I don't like when you got these perfect couples that never argue. Oh, baby, you pooted. It smells so delightful. No, Negro, it don't. You know, they just act like everything. I don't like it because it ain't real. But it's like you can't grow unless you face adversity in your marriage.
For sure.
You can't. It's the adversity that matures you and molds
But
you and
that's in any
shapes you.
relationship.
That's in
Yeah.
any relationship.
And that's even in the practical.
Kids.
You got to put weight on the muscle for it to grow.
That's
Period.
it.
So it's like, I'm not saying run away from offense. I'm saying when it's there, identify it for what it is and treat it for what it is. And don't, if you're married, don't let it trap the both of you. So now both of you stuck. Both of you won't sleep in separate bedrooms. You ain't talking to nobody. You hungry? Yeah. Did you spit in this? You done turned the house into a freaking war zone.
Who are you married to?
Right, exactly. But it's like you done turned the house into a freaking what's the UFC, the octagon. It's like, wait a minute, you're not my enemy.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
Yeah.
Patty cake, baker's man.
So ultimately,
Yeah.
we have to learn to rightfully identify
Boom.
and place offense where it needs to be
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
to then respond to it correctly.
Yes.
What's the purpose of it, man? The purpose of offense is to trap you.
That's good, guys.
Release the trap.
Release the trap.
Release the trap
Release the trap
of offense.
of offense.
Woo.
That's good, guys.
That was good.
Man, this has been another episode of Family by Choice.
Yeah, man.
FBC.
Hey, man, first of all, welcome back, guys. Season 4. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yes.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share, and make sure you're writing in, letting us know, if you guys want to bring something to the family, something to the table.
Yeah,
we are
man.
here for it, man. This has been another episode.
Peace.
Peace.